Hello, I am back with a tutorial finally. It's been a minute. I'm so sorry about that, but the holidays were crazy and I just haven't gotten back into sync again. So, as you see, I used a stencil to do my circle and my half moon, and now I'm drawing the little sun rays, and I'm just freehanding it. I'm using a mechanical pencil and my little white eraser and just drawing it out. And you can see as I made a few errors and erased that I am definitely not the best drawer in the world, but I'm getting better. This is on a sugar stone. Shout out to Santorini stones by Shelley. I love the sugar stones because they're so smooth. And now I am using watercolor, and I'm doing a purple metallic. This watercolor is awesome. It's handmade by Wanda. So shout out to Wanda, the thefoilingrocklady. She makes some awesome handmade watercolors, and I am just getting to where between that and the gouache, that's all I want to use. So now I'm using kind of a pinkish color, a pinkish red, and I'm filling in the rest of the sun. And I'm leaving a little spot because I'm going to do some blending. And I'm just bringing out a little point kind of where the rays are. So if you're interested in some handmade watercolors, check out Wanda on the thefoilingrocklady on Etsy. She has foil and watercolors and some really cute little mermaid brushes and unicorn paint brushes. So I am now the secret with the watercolor is, especially these are super highly pigmented, and you want to use plenty of water. Now right here I'm using the gouache in white, and it's a white pearl, so it's metallic. And basically what I'm doing is taking my watercolor brush and just patting out and blending in some of that lighter in with that dark pink. And then I'm going to take a real scruffy brush, dry, and I'm going to blend that all in really well. And I'm just going to keep working it, putting in white, blending in some of the pink until I get it where I want it. So, but this color is really pigmented, and don't be scared to use water. Water is your friend with watercolor and gouache. The less water you use, the harder it is to work with. So don't be scared to use the water. So I'm still going in and just blending back and forth until I get it where I like it. So I hope y'all are doing good. We're almost in February. January flew by, but like I said, it was super crazy. And so now I'm doing a red orange in the regular gouache. They have metallic, well, it says pearl gouache, and then metallic, and it's Arteza brand that I'm using, and I just absolutely love it. I can't say enough about it. It blends so wonderfully. Once you get the hang of the amount of water you need and everything, it's just magical. So I'm just going in and putting the second layer. I'm blending in the pink in with the orange. So I'm only going up a little ways into the ray, the sun ray. So this was a fairly easy little rock to do, but it looks really cool, and I hope y'all give it a try. It's super fun. So I'm going to keep blending out a little bit. And the watercolor is super forgiving, and the watercolor and the gouache. So you can always go back and, blend. And I'll tell you right now where I'm doing the yellow. After I go and do the yellow, you see I'm going back and blending. What I'm doing is I'm wiping off the color, and the brush is still damp. So I just go back to where the two colors meet, and I just blend in just a little bit, and it works perfectly. So I'm going to do that all the way around. This is lemon yellow in the gouache. It's not pearl. There are certain colors in the regular gouache that I like that they don't have in the pearl. So I will go back later and add some shine onto the orange and the yellow, but for now that's what I'm using. And this is Arteza watercolor brush. I'm really happy with these brushes. I've been enjoying using them. I got them on Amazon. And also the Arteza gouache I got on Amazon too. So now that I'm done with the yellow, I'm using the Arteza Iridescent paints, and I'm going to put the orange over the orange to give it some sparkle and shine. And then I'm going to do the yellow. And basically, I'm just blending it in with that pink. And over a little bit of the pink and over the orange, and then up into the yellow just a little bit. And so that's all going to blend together. This was so much fun. I love doing little doodles like this. And I have to say, I am a sun and moon junkie. I have several moon tattoos and suns. So I just love them. I love the way that they look. Now, the picture that I used as inspiration, I think it was done with colored pencils. And so I did change it up a little bit to just kind of go with what I was doing. I will post in the description below the person's pen. I'm not sure if it's the original person because it comes from Pinterest. Sometimes it's hard to find the original person, but I will post from the pen that I got. Now, this is a Copic multiliner. It comes in a pack of different sizes, and I really like these. It's a true black, and it is really good about not smearing real easy after it's dry. So I'm using a 0.5 to line out the moon. And then I did a little curly Q on one side, and then I did the little star hanging down. And I'll go in and fill that star in with color in a minute. And I'm just going over this because I wanted the line to be a little bit bolder. My camera keeps going out of focus because it's super sparkly. It doesn't look like that on the camera, but it is super sparkly because it's all metallic. So I put in a little watercolor. It's in the little shells. It's kind of an aqua color that Wanda did of some ocean colors. And I love it. It's beautiful. So that's what I use for the star. And now I'm using cerulean blue. That actually kind of looks like the aqua color I used in the star. And it's the gouache in the Arteza gouache. And I'm lining it with my Little Mermaid brush. And I have this sped up like 4 times, so I didn't go that fast. So right before I started using this big brush and putting color on the side, I paused the video and I went and sprayed it with Rust-Oleum 2x matte spray. And because I did that, watercolor doesn't go on it very well, but I did it on purpose because I only wanted a little bit of color to pop up around the outside of this sun. So if you have more watercolor you need to do, don't spray it. But I sprayed it because I had some things I wanted to do, and I didn't want to ruin my Copic pen by getting watercolor stuck in the tip. So that's why I sprayed it. or else I would have gone and done color on the rock first and then sprayed it. But I wanted that effect because I don't want it to be solid. So now I'm just going and cleaning up the line. I'm going to pop off camera. I got to get back in the swing of things of tutorials. My lining was all off and I went off camera several times, so I apologize about that, but I'm going to try to get better. And hopefully next video will be better. So now I'm doing some little dots around the star. And I'm just doing that with the 0.5 Copic. And now I'm going to take my Posca 1MR and I'm going to do bigger dots all around the outside of the moon. And then I'm going to do outside of the rays. And this doesn't have to be in any particular order or, you know, so close together. I just did it too close or whatever. It's okay. And I'm getting close to being done. It's a real cool rock that, you know, and it doesn't take very long. So hopefully y'all can give it a try. Change up the colors, do it, make it your own, however you want to do it. But I really hope y'all enjoyed watching this tutorial. And I'm hoping to do some more fun ones like this. Now I'm using dragonfly glaze, and I'm just putting a little bit in the star just to give it some extra sparkle. There you go. Thanks for watching. Bye.